So hello and greetings. My name is Syed Haikal bin Syed Husni with a metric number of 153086. So I will be going to be presenting my final year project. So basically this is video for pixel submission. So the project is titled myReno, which is a home renovation portal. So I was under supervision of Dr. Azlina Muhammad Kasim and was examined by Dr. Siti Azianti binti Muhammad Hashim. So let's go through with me. So first of all, before we go any further, it's important to highlight the potential users of this software lah, because in the end we are creating for users, we are creating for actual people out there. So there are actually there are three users. The first one being the clients, designers, and admin. So the clients are the first one, which is those who use the system with the intention of looking for designers who is willing to work on their home renovation quest. So basically, they are trying to find collaboration lah. And then we have the designers, basically those who provides home decoration design services and can either be from a corporation, firm, or maybe even freelance designer. And also the last one are the admin, basically just those who are qualified in managing the system itself. So a bit into the project description, basically myReno is an interior design software which aims to streamline the process of home decoration and also to improve efficiency in project management requirements and communication. So this solution is inspired by the current existing interior design websites like the Makeover Guys or Class Design and Build. So the system, however, heavily leans towards an advertising or marketing website for their own home renovation and interior design company and does not allow finding available contractors or designers other than from their own company. So basically, what we call it as a very much a proprietary website or system lah. And also one thing that we want to highlight is basically the two aforementioned system lacks project tracking features and active communication features like the proposed myReno. So problem statement, first of all, challenges faced by homeowners and clients. So basically, budget constraints and timeline pressures, lack of guidance and tracking during renovation. Second one is the need for a centralized platform, basically facilitation of effective communication and project taking. Address the growing reliance on professional designers and contractors. And then the third is the benefits of digital platform. Basically, everything is digitalized right now, right? So much as well we go into the digitalization also. So it promotes collaboration among stakeholders and enhance sustainability-oriented innovation in the construction industry. So again, a bit into system objective, what we're trying to gain is to develop a standardized and centralized platform for client and designers to gather important information and implementation of effective project monitoring and communication system. The second objective is to develop a platform for ID companies to advertise their business, works, and crafts without having to pay upfront. And the third one is to develop a platform where clients can actively monitor the home decoration and interior design process. Like I said, it was a centralized platform for project tracking and management. A bit of the module diagram. So we have myReno, and the four main module is communication and project management module. And then we have the user profile, financial and data analytics module, and a sub, basically the least important, which is the administration module. So a bit of the architecture diagram. So again, the representation here, the diagram itself is very high level. So it is just to show the technologies and stacks that I'm using. So basically we have the users, and then basically the web application is developed using Node.js and Laravel. And then the hosting is hosted under fly.io, which is a sort of free web hosting service out there, basically. And then it was also under database of PostgreSQL. So in this case, fly.io actually has something called Fly Postgres. So that is the database that we're using right now for the system. So a bit of the architecture diagram again, but this one is called what we call as a package diagram. So first, at the highest level of package, we have a Node.js and Laravel. And then for the authentication, we are using Laravel Breeze and Laravel Sanctum. And for hosting and database, like again, we are using fly.io with Postgres, Fly Postgres. And then there's also a function called message or chat function in the system. We are using a package called Chatify. And Spatia Laravel PDF, basically a PDF generator, and all these Tailwind CSS also for front end, and then Axios HTTP for the post request, and then Laravel Vibe. So without any further ado, I think we're just going to go straight into the system demo. Basically, be a video of me. So just to provide a smooth experience because I don't want to block the interface of the video itself. So hello, basically this is a project demo right away. So we're going to go through this very quickly and as comprehensive as possible lah. No, save some time. And then if you can see, this is the landing page of myReno. Basically, it's hosted under myreno.fly.ev because I'm currently hosting under fly.io hosting service. And then we can see the about us, the services. So let's get right into it. So if you click here, we get started. I'm going to log in as an existing account that is already in the system because I don't want to go through all the email verification because to register you need to verify email. So I'm going to go into sebenar@gmail.com. So you can see this is an existing account. That's why there's already a native collaboration. So just to show lah. And then as you can see also existing project. So first of all, the workflow, I suppose, is for user to create a project. So assuming they want to do a backyard redesign, I'm looking for a designer to design my backyard. And then they can state the budget of maybe 10,000, I assume, depends. And then they can create the project. So as you can see, project created successfully. I'm sorry, oh, okay, this one, backyard redesign. And assuming what they want to do now is to look for a designer that is in the system. So as you can see here, these are all the existing designers. Basically, we're going to go into aspect interiors lah. So if you go here, we can see the portfolio of that particular designer. We are a small startup interior design company, blah blah blah, and all that. And then they can see the works of that particular designer. Basically, it's a portfolio, right? And then if they're interested to collaborate with this designer, they can straight away start conversation. So I'm sorry, never mind. So assuming the workflow is like this. Hello, I'm looking for a designer to redesign my backyard. So from that, maybe we can go here. So using a different account for Google to simulate real time and so expect interiors at gmail.com. So also existing account. So you see here, there's a chat from that client, say serious before. So 22 seconds ago, right? And then assuming they're interested, maybe he said, of course. So you see there's a little bit of notification sound. I don't know if you can hear it. And if you can go here, then as you can see, interested. Then the designer maybe can look up for the project. Okay, this one, backyard redesign, right? From say serious. So they can send collaboration requests. And after they send collaboration requests, the client is expected to check it from here. Also, they can check it from here. Backyard redesign from Aspect Interiors. So there's a collaboration request from Aspect Interiors, and they can choose to accept it. And after that, the flow is where maybe they can work on the finance already. So maybe everything is set up by the designer part. So they can set up all the financial data for that particular collaboration. So if you can see here, this one, right, backyard design. And then they create finance for this one from set series, backyard design. Okay, maybe a proposed estimation cost. Basically, we take into account that maybe that the designer, I'm sorry, not maybe, but maybe the designer himself already set up all the financial data, all the calculations of the materials, the workforce, all the labor costs and all that. So they're just going to state the price. So tax of 500 and then 200 for additional fees. And they can submit it already. And after they submit it, and then from the client side, they can already start viewing the financial data. And all this financial data, they can also choose to download the PDF. Okay, download PDF, basically a very scuff report. And also after that, the designer can also choose to do something like uh, okay, appointment. Yeah. Basically in the end, like a physical appointment is a very crucial thing, right? You cannot do everything online, even though it's possible, but if assuming that we want to do meetings, we can do that here too to set an appointment. So basically set the time. Basically, there's also the choice if we want to do a meeting type of online meeting we can do that. So online platform, just insert the link, but what I'm going to show here is maybe like a physical meeting. So maybe around, I would say Cyberjaya. Okay, Cyberjaya, maybe around this one. Restaurant Zami Kabaka. Boom. So good enough. The appointment is set. So the client again can view the appointment that has been set. You see, Jalan Perdana, Cyberjaya. But let me check again if it's right. Yeah, Jalan Perdana, Cyberjaya. Basically, I didn't put the marker on the right place of the Zami Kabaka, but that's fine. So if you can see also, the dashboard will be updated with the existing one. So you can see here, Barrett is now from with Take Serious on 30th of June, 8 to 12 p.m. Jalan Perdana. And also the client can also monitor it here too. See backyard redesign. And assuming everything is done, okay, assuming everything is done, then the client wants to do some payment. The client can do that from finance. And then backyard redesign, right? And then can go and up here and make payment. So let's just do some testing with the Stripe. Basically, this is just a test mode of Stripe API, payment gateway. So just going to insert, okay, sorry, okay, assuming this payment has been made. So you can see payment submitted successfully. The client can choose to copy the charge ID, also download the invoice. As you can see here, the invoice also have been generated for the client save, for the client to save lah. And then assuming everything is done, payment has been made, and then the project itself also has been done, and the client is satisfied. So from here, we can go back to the project itself, which is the redesign, right? The client can choose to change the status to say that it's completely finished right now. So I'm satisfied with what I have. I will say it's finished, and then the client can go again, and then add review. So this is a place where the client can add review. Great designer, very good with backyard design. Four aspect interiors, right? Basically, the designer that the client collaborated with for this particular project of backyard design. And then you can also go up here and then check. As you can see here, the reviews has been made. Syed Serious feedback, great designer, very good with backyard design, reviewed by Syed Serious on 18th of June 2024. Basically, what we aim to have right here is a platform where everything is quite centralized in a way that we want to make sure that people who wants to do home design and home decoration, they are able to use this portal as a centralized platform where project tracking, project management is emphasized, and also the part where communication is also emphasized. So basically, we're trying to combine these two very important factors into one completely centralized platform. So you can do communication and you can do project management, project tracking, and project management on the same platform. So this is what we have, and this is what we are trying to sell. So overall, thank you for watching the demo. Basically, that is for the future. Of course, there might be some more in the future for improve on what we have, and also to, of course, add another features that would make overall the system much more appealing to use and much more at ease for users to use on both sides, clients or designers. And also, like, just a short one, I want to show the admin module. Basically, for the admin module, they have uh, the power to also check and also to manage the existing uh, entries in the system. So they have the visualization and analytics, and also some basic configurations. Basically, they can choose to delete, and also they also have the ability to directly message with users of the system, clients or designers. Assuming here, just chat with Sex Serious, and also collaborations and everything. So basically, what we aim to have again is a system, and also where the admin is also capable of managing the existing system, so that maybe any deletion or content management can be handled by the admin on this side. So basically, that's it for me. Thank you for watching the demo. So that's all for the demo. So basically, we're going to conclusion already. So the development of myReno was successful and met the requirements of the system set by the client. It is able to meet its purpose and objectives, which is to provide a centralized platform where project management and communication is integrated with each other seamlessly. And then, uh, with the creation of this project, we are able to sort of align ourselves with two sustainable development goals. The first one being SDG 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, and SDG 11, which is sustainable cities and communities. So for software like this, presumably there's a lot of area where there's possible for improvement and everything. So maybe there's future edition that can be made for this particular software. So we set it on the priority level. So the first one being high, which is maybe like overall better UI design. Second one, maybe a designer profiles verification, which is actually quite important. Basically, to only allow verified designer to be on this website. Basically, we can do that through maybe SSM certificate or maybe any other form of certificate that highlight the legitimacy of that particular firm or corporation. And then we have the medium notification alerts, basically email. And also on the low side of the spectrum, maybe we have artificial intelligence integration, which I have looked into. There's things called stable diffusions or home designs AI. And basically there's a feature where you can just call the API itself, but of course it's paid. And then AR or VR integration is quite possible also. And lastly, an integrated 3D modeling software, basically, which allows for proper collaboration where real time, maybe a 3D modeling in real time for both client and designer to work on their preferred home interior space. So, okay, so basically that's it from me. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.